Ah, I remember it clearly. A dusty watchmaker's shop in Victorian London. Police officers wait anxiously at the door. The deceased watchmaker lies on the floor. On the counter there is a note that reads, "Please set this watch to 3:33.
Holmes! This poor man, why could he have been killed?
He'd been missing for 5 days. And look, this note says 3:33. Allegedly, he was working on a watch for the same wealthy client.
Mr. Holmes, rumours suggest he was working on an important royal commission. Perhaps he was killed over an unpaid debt.
At the time, we all assumed he had wronged someone within the royal family or that it was a case of grand theft. Little did we know this was merely the beginning. As soon as I heard of the second watchmaker's death, I realized we weren't dealing with an ordinary case. When Dr. Watson and I arrived at the workshop, what we saw made my blood run cold.
Holmes, look, all these watches show the exact same time. 3.
This must have been a desperate sign he left before dying. The watchmaker must have done this on purpose.
Take a look at these. Fake royal certificates, counterfeit watchmaking tools. Were these watchmakers part of some theft ring?
Possibly, but even so, something doesn't add up. Both victims pointing to 3:33. We still don't know exactly what we're dealing with. A wealthy client, a criminal ring, or both? Misleading clues were piling up. The third watchmaker, he came closest to the truth, and he paid for it with his life. In the end, we uncovered that our villain was neither a pompous aristocrat nor a servant of the crown. Watson, look. This drawing isn't an ordinary watch. It's a bomb mechanism.
So these watchmakers are doing a bomb. But why?
You've gone too far, Mr. Holmes. Hands up now!
In fact, the crown itself was the target, 3:33, right during the royal procession, when Her Majesty would be most vulnerable. But why and who?